New Jersey's largest city of Newark is experimenting with the idea of having universal basic income for its residents. One America's Adonis Albright has more on this program and the hurdles it faces.
New Jersey's largest city of Newark is experimenting with universal basic income for residents. According to reports, Mayor Ross Baraka is going through with the idea, despite some countries moving to scrap their programs due to high costs and a lack of sustainability. Basic Universal Income, also referred to as BUI, gives low-income citizens and families a few $100s a month, whether they're employed or not. Last year, Ontario's government said it will end their program, saying it's a costly, inefficient fix that isn't going to help anyone. Even further, results from Finland's program show it was also unsustainable and did not encourage recipients to go out and find a job. The two-year experiment chose 2,000 unemployed citizens who unconditionally received a check.
So money-wise, it's not a big difference, but the sentence of the benefit being unconditional meant that I could actually get the benefit and earn on top of it with part-time work or any work. I think the biggest effect was psychological.
Despite this, during his State of the City address last week, Baraka announced that, on top of two other initiatives aimed at tackling income inequality, a task force has been set up to look into the feasibility of the program.
Lastly, the city is currently exploring a pilot for universal basic income.
However, no exact details regarding the plan were discussed, including how it will be funded. Reports indicate this idea also appears to be a campaign platform for several Democrat presidential candidates throwing their hat in the ring for a 2020 White House bid. In a recent CBS interview, Democrat presidential hopeful and entrepreneur Andrew Yang spoke on why he's looking to campaign on this issue. Yang says if he's elected, he would look to give Americans between the ages of 18 and 64 $1,000 a month.
So my plan, the Freedom Dividend, would give every American adult $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year starting at age 18. This would create millions of jobs around the country and would allow families and individuals to help manage this historic transition that we're in terms of technology transforming the labor force. And so this idea, it's new to many Americans, but it's actually as old as the country itself, where Thomas Paine was for it at the founding of the country. He called it the Citizens Dividend. Martin Luther King was for it in the 1960s. Milton Friedman and 1,000 economists signed a study saying this would be great for our society.
He adds he would fund the plan by implementing a value-added tax of 10% on companies benefiting the most from automation. Meantime, Stockton, California became the first city in the U.S. to move forward with its program, which would give $500 prepaid debit cards to 130 low-income residents. There's no oversight on how recipients spend that cash, but the city's mayor says its purpose is to ensure no one lives in poverty. Chicago has also weighed the possibility of introducing a similar basic universal income program, with legislation currently pending before the city council. Adonis Albright, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.